Hi, my name is William Heck, and today I'm going to talk to you about the empowerment of high quality connections, or HQC. I did a mini experiment. I decided to do it in my workplace where I work in sales, selling wild bird products like feeders and feed. And I decided to do it with someone that I generally believe I have a lot of high quality connection conversations and just in general with is my boss in that store. And so going into it, I read the material about high quality connections and decided that what I wanted to bring in any conversation I had with him for my experiment was that I would bring clear communication. I wanted to convey to my boss through the use of high quality connections that I was engaged and I was listening to him and I was utilizing affirmation and other skills that I learned from high quality connections. So going into it, that was the plan. Um, so one day this week, I talked to him, and he was very stressed at the time that I was talking to him. He owns 3 stores, and he seemed to be running around and very hurried. And so I thought this was the best time to be able to show him my positivity through the use of high quality connections. So during our conversation, where he seemed hurried and off kilter, I used genuineness in my conversation with him, and I would make sure that I had recollection of what he had said to me, so that he knew that I was actively listening to him. And I, especially because I had learned that 50% of the impact of a message in the reading is through body movement and 38% through tone. So I tried to have a positive tone while talking to him and talking about the problems that he had been dealing with, and things that needed to be done in the store, and especially body language and movement in an affirming way, which was a little difficult to say just because I'm not the most demonstrative person, but I made an effort, and I think it really showed to him that I was actively listening and that I cared about what he was saying. And so after the conversation, I even did an extra job for him to alleviate some stress that he had been having. And overall, I left with a smile on my face, and I think he did as well. So I believe that HQC is a wonderful tool. I think it's a great way, especially in the workplace, to create an environment that is more life-giving and positive and cohesive, where everyone's working together and people are positive and showing that they care, and that will create more energy to do better and more freedom, less stress, and I think it's a wonderful thing. And through the reading, I also learned that in a poll, 90% of respondents declared uncivility as a massive issue in the workplace. I, from my own life, I can see how that can be. Thankfully, the job that I am in now is very civil, and I do believe already innately covers a lot of techniques and skills that are covered in high quality connections, and already have that respectful engagement, and that listen to you. And so in the future, not only in the workplace, I'd like to use it in my everyday life, in my connections, in my relationships. I think it's not only just a workplace thing where I can be genuine and show that I care about what they're talking about, and active listening and body movements to make a better environment. And so that was my experiment, and I think it went very well, and I'm excited to see how I continue to do it throughout my workplace and my life in general. Thank you.